We learned this morning what details from Donald Trump's past Judge Merchan will allow prosecutors to bring up if Mr. Trump takes the stand.
The former president's history of business fraud and defamation are fair game if he testifies.
I'm here instead of being able to be in Pennsylvania and Georgia and lots of other places campaigning.
Jury instructions are underway right now.
One of the things that Judge Merchan instructed the jury this morning is what the lawyers say at any time is not evidence.
The defendant is presumed to be innocent. Defendant is not required to prove that he is not guilty.
Prosecutors gave their opening statement accusing Mr. Trump of a criminal conspiracy.
In his opening statement, a lawyer for Mr. Trump firing back, saying there was nothing wrong with trying to influence an election.
Describing him as a husband and a father, a person just like you and me, and is innocent.
The first witness in this criminal trial is now taking the stand. David Pecker, the former publisher of the National Enquirer, who is going to be a pivotal witness in this for the prosecution.
Tuesday, April 23rd, day 2 of testimony from David Pecker.
Donald Trump's one-time ally and friend laid out in detail what he, Michael Cohen, and Donald Trump agreed to do to protect his campaign,
offering the jury a rare glimpse into the underworld of tabloid tactics.
Pecker describing made-up stories published to damage Trump opponents.
The state seeking to hold Mr. Trump in criminal contempt for violating the judge's gag order that bars him from attacking trial witnesses. The judge didn't rule today but seemed exasperated, telling lead defense attorney Todd Blanche
that he was losing all credibility with the court.
More testimony from the former publisher of the National Enquirer about that payment to an adult film star.
David Pecker has been revelatory.
Pecker also testified Trump was aghast when he saw Stormy Daniels on 60 Minutes. Pecker says Trump called him. He said, "We have an agreement with Stormy Daniels that she cannot mention my name."
According to David Pecker, this was about Donald Trump protecting his campaign, not for the benefit of protecting his family.
On cross-examination, Mr. Trump's lawyers challenging Pecker's credibility and business practices.
Watching the jurors try to process the questioning was like watching a tennis match because their eyes kept going like this, right, volleying back and forth.
At a campaign event earlier in the day, Mr. Trump addressed the testimony of his longtime friend.
David's been very nice, a nice guy.
Back on the stand this morning, this time facing questions from Trump's attorneys.
Trying to catch the witness in a mistake.
A multi-pronged effort here to undercut the idea of this conspiracy that was at play.
Prosecutors jumping straight into rebutting some key threads from the defense. Steinglass. Is that true, Mr. Pecker? Was that your purpose in locking up the Karen McDougal story to influence the election? To which Pecker replied, yes. The people are calling Rona Graff. Now,
Rona's been his assistant for decades.
She is confirming that she did, in fact, keep documents and phone numbers as well as an address for Karen McDougal and phone number for Stormy Daniels.
Gary Farrow is the gentleman called by the prosecution, the third witness.
He is able, for the prosecution, to verify some of these documents and these emails and these accounts that have been set up to allegedly have transferred this $130,000 ultimately to the attorney who had been representing Stormy Daniels. We just also got word from Judge Merchan that court is ended officially here for the week.